Hey everyone, I have a, not exactly an analysis or a breakdown, but just kind of a cautionary tale of why teamwork is the most important thing in this game. Playing well individually is great, but it's always better to do the wrong thing as a team than the right thing individually. And this is kind of a cautionary tale. As you can see in this game, we're down. It says we're really struggling, but with that, if you can look at the goals, you see that we have one outer goal left, and they only have two left. That's not that big of a disadvantage. Basically, what it's going to come down to is the final fight, right? Of course, we need to win it, right? We can't just kind of stave them off. Their job is to save us off and make sure Zapdos doesn't fall, right? For us, and ours not necessarily is taking Zapdos, but maybe taking like a big team fight, killing all of them, and then taking some goals, right? But we can also take Zapdos. That would be an avenue of victory. So here, I have just taken the blue buff in the jungle, and I see we're rapidly going to posture for Zapdos. So I decide, don't go get the red buff. Let me go just stick with the blue buff. Should be, good. Right. You notice there's Zeraora on our team, and you might expect me to, say something bad about, Zeraora players or Zeraora the character itself, but honestly, the Zeraora played fine this game. Yeah, we do, especially if you go to the Reddit, make fun of Zeraora a lot. It's the lowest character on the tier list, but that doesn't mean that you can't win with Zeraora. And in this game, the Zeraora played fine. I had no complaints about the Zeraora, but I don't know. It's possible that maybe he would have done better on a different character or whatever. I'm not sure if he has any more characters in his arsenal, but again, nothing bad about the Zeraora this game. All right, so I'm just kind of checking to see if we're gonna get flanked or whatever, because that's what the Zeraora is doing, right? If the Zeraora is doing it, they might want to do it too, right? But yeah, nothing's coming that way, so I decide, you know what? Our Snorlax is kind of in the thick of it. We're a little bit, and Wigglytuff, sorry. We're a little bit separated, right? We are sandwiching them. However, our Wigglytuff is kind of hurting, so he might need a buddy barrier pretty soon, right? So, we go in, and there's Snorlax popping his ulti, right? Unfortunately, there was no buddy barrier given to the Wigglytuff, it seems. But anyway, so Wigglytuff has to back out now, a little bit low. But hey, so is their Eldegoss, right? And then I pop up mine, so I'm like, okay, this is going to happen. And yeah, I want to go ahead and slam the Eldegoss down. Boom, okay. One down for 23 seconds. That's nothing, right? Now, it is a big help because Eldegoss is something that can really help them sustain through fights. They don't have that anymore, right? So here I go, and the Ninetales is easy pickings. Ninetales, not exactly the strongest Pokemon late game. Definitely doesn't hold a candle to Charizard late game, especially when Charizard has just ultied, right? So yeah, goes down. Cramorant also got hit by the Fire Punch, so that was just really, I don't know what to say, lucky or whatever, but Cramorant, bad positioning, sticking right by the Ninetales, and yeah, getting burned, and taking extra damage, so boom. Alright. 3 of them are dead for 17, 18, and 19 seconds, or 18 seconds, sorry, it was 19 when I just checked. But, the Greninja, if you can kind of see our Greninja, he is about right there, or something. Right there at Zapdos. 3 of them are dead, the other 2 are over here. Alright, we just saw their Greninja at half, alright, and their Crustle a little over half, right? They gotta defend their goals, right? They can't really afford to go defend Zapdos. If they do that, we can run to their goals, right, and just take fights, with them, especially their Greninja, who's already super low. I'm at full HP. Their Greninja's not going to fight me. I'm the same level as him. I'm almost about to hit 14 as well, right? So, unfortunately, our Zeraora's, I wish he didn't TP back, but I started going to this goal because I was like, well, again, we got to do the same thing. We got to do the wrong thing together, or the right thing as a team, but he starts to TP back. So, okay, great. Now he's going to go back for Zapdos. He's going to come to full HP. However, and I want to get rid of that red mark, you notice our Greninja is now closer up there. He's decided he wants to go score. He's holding 50. He does not have a goal getter. You can, once someone starts to channel, I think you have enough time to like TP back, get your HP fully regened, and then jump out and block a goal, right? Which pretty much is about to happen. So I've decided at this point, if I would have gone with the Snorlax, it's 2 on, at maybe 2, 1. We're not going to score against that Crustle. Stealth Rock deals constant damage. It'll be impossible to score against him. So now I have to join. I can either have 2 of us on either of these goals, or 3 of us on Zapdos. So I go 3 of us on Zapdos. Unfortunately, it's just not enough. Yeah, we don't really have a solo. I don't have the damage, and yeah, there goes the there Greninja. Sure enough, jumped out and took him out. Right. When the 3 of them went down, Greninja was right by the Zapdos pit. He could have just started it. If we were on comms talking, I would have taken the reins and been like, we're going for Zapdos, now, now, now. Greninja start Zapdos, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case, and I'll just kind of let this play out, right? Yeah, they're all alive now, and they still have a few ultis to go. Yeah, so Greninja died so easily up top. Wigglytuff, you know, again, didn't have ulti, not really doing much, and we pretty much GG right after this. Yeah. So essentially this is just a cautionary tale. I would have loved to do the wrong thing together and try to go bottom with my team with Snorlax and Zeraora, and if Greninja and Wigglytuff had joined us, right, that would have been amazing too. Unfortunately, it was just impossible, right? So, yeah. I don't know what to take from this except go with your team. Make sure someone's calling shots. It happens in Master even that, you know, people, you know, have their own ideas of what is right and they're going to do it regardless, right? But I will say, for the most part, people do kind of collectively stick together in Masters and they know what to do. Yeah, this isn't just some like, you know, oh, it's going to be the same in every rank. I do notice there is tighter play in Masters, and, you know, it's not just because maybe there's stacks here, because I've been playing solo the whole time, and a lot of times my teams, as you've seen in a lot of my analysis videos, we do a lot of efficient farming. We know who's going to be taking which farm when, power spikes, things like this. A lot of these things are just kind of second nature for high skill players. Unfortunately, this game, yeah, it didn't happen at the end, even though there was a great opportunity. 3 of them dead for 20 seconds is plenty of time to take Zapdos. With, let's say, even 4 of us in the pit, let's say Snorlax wasn't even there, we would have taken down Zapdos in probably 7 seconds, could have been 10 seconds, right? Garchomp can do it himself in 15, so, you know, that tells you, you know, all that you need to know for, you know, 4 people, a Zeraora, Greninja, and a Charizard, with a Wigglytuff in there as well. But, yeah. Unfortunately, it does happen, but it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't happen often. And the important thing is to, instead of just dwelling on it forever, right, understand that, you know, this was this situation, this was the reality of what happened, and look at yourself and look at your play, right? And, you know, of course, try to improve upon that every time. That's really all you can really ask for yourself. Yeah, next time, hopefully, your teammates will all gel together. You know, it does happen, and probably more often than something like this, right? Always go into a game with a positive mental attitude. right? Don't play another game if you're in a crappy mood, right? And just focus on doing things the right way. That's all I can say. And hopefully you guys can catch me in my stream and see some positive mental attitude from me, and hopefully some good teamwork even though I'm in solo queue, because like I said, it does happen. Alright, see you guys soon.